Hey guys, okay, so today I'm going to record second video, Boston Bruins and Ottawa Senators, Round 1, 2017 Stanley Cup Playoffs. My cats are here, so if they meow, please ignore them. They were fed a while ago, so I don't know why they're meowing. So the Senators are 4-0 against the Bruins this season, but it doesn't mean that we'll win the series just because we were 4-0 against them. No, that's not how it works. It's good that we went 4-0 against them, but I mean, like, not bad. Craig Anderson only gave up 6 goals in the 4 games, and the save percentage was .946%, so not bad for Anderson. Goals for, Bruins are 2.8, 13th in the league. Sens are 2.5, 22nd in the league. GA, or goals allowed / goals, Bruins are 2.5, 10th in the league. Sens are 2.5 as well, but they're 9th in the league. Power play percentage, the Bruins are 21.7%, and they're 7th in the league, and the Sens are 17.2%, 23rd in the league. The penalty kill percentage, Bruins 85.7%, first in the league, so they're really good. The Sens are not that far behind. In ranks, yes they are, they're 23rd with 79.7%. So, they're not that bad. Like the Sens can score goals, the Bruins can score goals. The games were pretty close that the Sens all won. The Sens just came up fortunate, but now the Bruins can pay them back or get some revenge on the 4 losses, and then they can win the series. So the Bruins scored 3+ goals in 15 of their last 24 games. So 3 goals is already where it's kind of not pushing it. Like obviously there's like 4 or 5 goals sometimes, but I mean like 3 goals is obviously a good amount of goals to score, but not really good for a team to give up, because then that just might be a loss for you. So Brad Marchand has 39 goals, 46 assists, 6th in the league. David Pastrnak has 34 goals, 36 assists. So, of course, Brad Marchand and David Pastrnak have been good for the Bruins. The records for both teams, for Boston, is 44 wins, so 44, 31, and 7. Ottawa also has 44 wins. They're 44, 28, and 10. Craig Anderson's record has been 25, 11, and 4, .926 save percentage, 2.28 GAA, and then he is 12 and 14 with a 2.35 GAA and .933 save percentage in 27 NHL playoff games. So 12 and 14, not that bad, but of course the 14 losses. Mike Condon is 9. Oh my god, I can't speak. Mike Condon is 19, 14, and 6 with a .914 GAA, or save percentage. Sorry, I think I meant to put that. Erik Karlsson is on an MVP level season. Has had an MVP. I can't freaking speak. What the hell's wrong with me? MVP level season with 71 points in 77 games. He missed the final 3 games of the regular season to rest a foot injury. He had 3 points in 3 games versus Boston. Dion Phaneuf and Mike Hoffman led Ottawa with 4 points each versus the Bruins. And Kyle Turris has 27 goals. So Mark Methot is still recovering from injury, but he is expected to practice today and might play in Game 1, so it'll be a game time decision or game day decision. Zach Smith will be good to go after missing the final 6 games with an upper body injury. He had 16 goals and 16 assists, so he hasn't been doing too bad either. So Boston is 13th in the league in scoring at 2.8 goals per game. That's pretty good, to be honest. I don't get how it's 2.8. Like, you can't score 2.8 goals. I mean, obviously it's just a thingy, but I mean, like, 2.8, like, okay. Boston will be missing Torrey Krug. He had 8 goals and 43 assists and more than 21 minutes per night. He led Boston with 4 points versus Ottawa this season. And Brandon Carlo will miss Game 1. He had 16 points this season. Tuukka Rask, 37, 20, and 5 with a 2.23 GAA and .915 save percentage. He is 0, 3, and 1 versus the Senators with a 2.49 GAA and .902 save percentage. So he's been pretty good. But they've all been close. Like, I remember it was a 4-2 win for Ottawa, 3-2 win for Ottawa, 2-1 win. So, I mean, they all been pretty close. And here's my cat meow meow again. I love you, but shush, please. The Senators are the only team in the NHL to make the playoffs with a negative goal differential, which is -2. The schedule, which I did not do for Toronto, but yeah. So Game 1 is going to be tomorrow at 7 p.m. in Ottawa. Game 2 is going to be Saturday at 3 p.m. in Ottawa. Game 3 is going to be Monday, April 17th at 7 in Boston. Game 4 is Wednesday, April 19th at 7:30 in Boston. And that's all I put for now because obviously everything else is, yeah. This video is going a lot faster, but I'll probably talk a bit more about it. Boston is 34-0-2 when leading after 2 periods. So the Sens cannot let the Bruins lead after 2 periods. I'm a Sens fan, but I'm also kind of a Leafs fan, which is what I said in the last video. So, like, what do you think? Do you think you can be a fan of 2 teams? Like, and then Boston is completely different when trailing after 2. They're 3-23-3 when trailing after 2 periods. So when they're trailing after 2, Ottawa definitely is going to have a better chance of winning. But when they're up, obviously it depends how many goals, because like it doesn't specify how many goals. Like you could be up by 2, 1, 3. Like, you know. For 5-on-5, Boston is 54.7%. Second in the league, Ottawa's 48.5%. 22nd. I don't know like what I mean, but just by like I don't even know what I put. Penalties drawn, 3.51 penalties per game. I think for Ottawa, third, 3.56 penalties, 3.36 penalties per game, 6th for Boston. Patrice Bergeron has been good in the faceoffs, 60.1% of his faceoffs he's won, and Jean-Gabriel Pageau has won 54.8% of his faceoffs. So that's basically all I have like written down. So now let's talk a little bit about it, because like obviously this is supposed to be their prediction video as well. So now that I'm done with this, sorry it's been kind of short. So my predictions. I think everyone thinks that it's gonna go to a game 7. Like my friend thinks the Sens are gonna win in 7. When I looked online, some people's predictions was Bruins in 7. So honestly, I think it'll go to 6 games at least, and probably 7, just because like both teams are kind of the same or like balanced out. Like both teams are pretty good. Like even though Boston is like ranked like a lot higher than Ottawa in some categories. It will be a pretty even series, so it could go to a game 7. It just all depends on who wins, or like on who's lucky, I guess, because like who gets lucky bounces, who's just overall lucky. I'm very excited for the series because obviously Ottawa's my team. Ottawa has home ice advantage. I can't wait for the Canadian Tire Center to be going like apeshit and everything. And yeah, this series is obviously going to be a lot closer than Toronto and Washington, which I did a video about earlier. It's up right now. So go check that out. I'll probably have it like in the end of the video. It'll be like, yeah, it's my other video. Yeah. So it took a while to post actually. Like, I had to like try posting it like 3 times. But yeah, so I'll say, I don't even know who to say though, because like I'm pretty sure it'll go to 6 or 7. I don't even know what to say. Like I want to say Bruins because I always feel I'm always negative about all my teams, so I always think like we're gonna lose. So I'm gonna say Bruins in 6 or 7. Of course, I want the Sens to advance because I want Boston out. No offense, Bruins fans, but I really don't like the Bruins. So that's basically all I have to say. I'm gonna do another 2 videos tonight. I'm gonna be doing Edmonton and San Jose, and I'm gonna be doing Montreal and New York Rangers preview prediction videos. So this is my 2nd of the day so far. I want to see if I can get everything done by like 10 or 11. So it's almost 8, so I want to get this going. I want to get everything up. But yeah, tell me again who you think, like, if you didn't see my first video or you didn't answer, tell me, do you think you can be a fan of 2 teams? And also tell me your predictions in the bottom, or in the comments below, and tell me who you think will win the series, Boston, Ottawa, and how many games. So once again, Boston in 6 or 7 games. And best of luck Ottawa, best of luck Boston, and may the best team win. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.